Rossi here from Geared to Ride. Welcome to another episode, and today we're actually at Morgan Park test riding our Double R. So we've got Hags and Stu here, the Bike Whisperer, all us three together for the first time. Mate, it's pretty warm out here, isn't it, Hags?
Bloody oath, it's hot. It's hotter than Hades' nutsack.
Yeah.
Could be worse, could be Victorians, but that's their problem.
Well, I don't think if there's any Victorians out there that like our show. But yeah, Stu, welcome back here today. So you're going to be taking the bike out on the track?
I am. It's going to be a perfect day for it. It's blue sky, sunshine.
Yep.
Track looks good. Yeah, there's a lot of people here, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. So I think it's going to be a really good day. How's the bike looking?
Well, we've gone over it in the workshop as best we can. Obviously, we can't ride it on the road and see what it does while it's actually being ridden. So, yeah, I'm quietly confident it'll be okay. So I'm looking forward to the first session. I'm sure we'll have, a few little things to answer after that. But yeah.
No, but that's what it's all about. It's test and tune today, isn't it? We're going to check the bike out, make sure it's running right, try and get some good times by the end of the day. All right. So, yep, let's get it out there and see how we go.
Anything else that you don't know why you're given the black flag, come around to allow us both of you to contact us. We do stop the whole session.
Hang on, fix that.
And then rain and you're coming straight in. If you then do it.
So Stu, apparently you've got some teething problems.
Yeah, well, we haven't actually had it on the track yet and had a run on it, but it's throwing a few lights on the dash that I'm not really 100% about, so I don't think we're going to have traction control or really control it. So it'll just make it more exciting.
Okay.
90 horsepower and no electronics is always a good day.
Yeah, fair enough. Sounds good. So what are you expecting from the first run out?
I'm expecting it to be really fast down the straights, and I don't know about the corners yet. We'll see how we go.
Terrific. All right. Well, let's take her out and see how she goes.
Easy.
Sounds good.
So you've got your beginners, or if they bring up one less than beginners, I'll come out.
Yeah. On your first run out there, I see you came in a little bit early.
Yeah, no electronics, no heady wiggly, no traction control, no quick shifter, so we're going to get it sorted out first before we sort of have a crack at things. But other than that, the bike went well. But handling seems okay at the moment, so brakes are good, so yeah.
Okay, so
we're off to a solid start.
So what was it doing while it was out there?
No electronics and no heady wheelie, so that sort of makes it hard.
Yeah,
so you've got to be a little bit careful with this sort of horsepower, so get it mended and move on.
All right, well, so let's see how we go on the second session, then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Stu, aka the Bike Whisperer, has done his first run, but he had a few problems.
Yeah, faulty bike, and he was still, I think, best lap time we're looking at is a 1:32, and I think he was saying 1:17 is sort of
is what he'd like.
Good.
Well, he'll have a big grin on his face if he got a 1:17, but
yeah.
I don't even think he wanted us to say 1:32 because it's not a great time around here at Morgan Park.
But he's not here, so it's
so
not
we
going
can
to
say
offend
what we like.
him.
Yeah, so, Yeah, so we're not going to put that up on the cheap-ass whiteboard, lap times whiteboard, so we'll leave that off just for now, and I guess we'll just keep seeing how he gets on with the day. But he did say that that he's not expecting some great times today because his traction control's not working,
Yeah.
and he can't keep the front wheel on the ground.
Yeah, so he's got that, but at least he's now got the gear changer working, so that's a plus.
Yep.
So yeah, well, as I said, this is his run to sort out what needs to be done, and I imagine probably the next time he comes out here, you'd expect some pretty serious times.
Yeah, so I guess we'll have to wait till next time, but he's still got a few runs to go today, so let's see how his runs improve, I suppose.
We'll probably see by the smile on his dial whether it's any good.
Alright, sounds good. Well, let's go and have a look. Okay, so we're at Morgan Park at Champion Ride Days, and I've got Nicole with me, who pretty much runs the show here at Champions. So, Nicole, tell me about Champion Ride Days and Ride Days here at Morgan Park.
Certainly. So Champions Ride Days has been going for 22 years. Scott and I started it many moons ago, and the whole idea really is to get bikes off the road into a safe environment. So the racetrack's the best place. There's no speed cameras. You can go as fast as you like. You can really enjoy yourself and find your friends and just find people that love doing what you love to do. And I've just found that people just love it, and we've really enjoyed just providing this service. So today we're at Morgan Park. This track is amazing for anyone who loves the twisties. So if you're really into the technical part of being on the road, then Morgan Park's for you. It's a really, really great circuit to learn those corners and just have some fun.
And you do multiple locations around Australia, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're not just here in Queensland, we also are in Victoria, South Australia, WA. We run over 130 events a year, as well as training, as well as corporate events, historic events, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, excellent. Now, as you know, I train people to get out on the road. What kind of experience do you need to come to a track day like this?
Not a lot. So once you've got your license, it's really the safest environment to ride, because you don't have trucks, you don't have dogs, you don't have driveways, people trying to take you out.
Yep.
You get that opportunity to go as fast as you like, but in a measured environment where everyone is going in the same direction, and we've got the graded groups, we've got everything that people need to be able to really enjoy their bike and feel safe and just go at their own pace and just start and learn all the skills that they've learned through coming to one of your training sessions.
Excellent, and if you want to check it out, it's www.championridedays.com.au. Also, there's a phone number.
Yeah, 0732874144.
And give them a call and find out a little bit more, and come down for a track day, because I've done it myself and it is great fun. Well, thanks very much, Nicole, for the time. I see you're quite busy at the moment, so I'm going to let you go. But yeah, let's get back to the track day.
Excellent, thanks Shane.
So we've got everything sorted.
We'll get a quick shifter, I think, but I don't think we've got traction control or wheel control. I'll let you know in about 20 minutes.
Okay, so we're back in the pits with Stu. Hadn't had another run. Gear's working now, so how did it feel this time?
Yeah, we've got the quick shifters working now. Still not sure on the electronics. Yeah, it felt a lot better. A long way to go though. And I think I need to do some dirt biking and get some fitness up, because I'm sort of not as fit as I thought I was.
I hear that. And the good thing is you got back in upright, and unfortunately you saw two others didn't.
Yeah, you should get the footage on it, because I was front row centre. They were certainly right in front of me.
Hopefully they're okay. Hopefully they're okay.
Yeah, all in all, it's progressing, as expected. So,
Well, I did give you the good news that you've improved your speed by 3 seconds, even though you're not happy with that, but it's still
a long way to go.
It's an improved.
Long way to go.
All right, after the second session, Stu managed to get a couple of laps in and get a time before, looks like there was a bit of a crash, Hags.
Yeah, well, as I said, he's caught all that, and the footage will go to that shortly to have a quick look. But he's improved his times, but I know he wants a lot better.
Yeah. So what time do you end up coming in on the second session?
1:29.4.
Yeah, 1:29.4.
And he wants low 20s, and honestly, he just said he's not ready to really. It's still, you can see from the dash camera there's some lights going on, so the bike's still not running 100%.
Yeah, but anyway, as I said, on the GTR dash cam, we got a bit of a crash, so we'll just cut to the footage now. Ouch!
Yep.
too good at all.
Lucky for them, they're wearing their leathers.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So, as I said, everything doesn't go according to plan out there here on these track days, and as you can see, those guys didn't go according to plan for them. But we've still got 3 more sessions for Stuart to try and get a better time in. But at this point, I guess we'll just see how it goes.
Yep.
All right.
Only improve.
Yep. A man of many words. Yep.
Attention.
Yeah, so that's 42, 45 mil a sag. Dicky dicky. No, I need to drop the forks down the clamps and preload them. Gotta go peak.
So Nicole, I understand there's been a bit of drama out there on the track. What's going on?
Yeah. Usually our days go quite smoothly, but it looks like this guy's bike's locked up and has thrown him off the motorcycle, so he might have a broken ankle.
I understand he's been taken away in the ambulance.
So they'll go and check him out and make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
And luckily we haven't lost too much time, so we'll get everyone back on track to enjoy the rest of the day.
Terrific, and I just overheard on your radio, it looks like there might be a couple of other bikes out on the track.
So I think what's happened there is one of the guys has bikes had an issue throwing a chain, so his mate's just gone to help him and see what the story is.
Oh, well, nothing but dramas out here at Morgan Park. All right, we'll talk to you a little later.
Thank you.
Okay. So Stu, third session out, there you go.
Yeah, now I think we've got the electronics sorted. We can work on the chassis. The bike's way too steep at the moment. The front's way too low, so that's why we will see in the videos that I'm not carrying any corner speed and momentum through the fast corners. So yeah, it basically means there's too much weight on the front tyre, and the front tyre is feeling like it wants to tuck. So we're going to change the geometry around and hopefully get rid of that, and then yeah, we should just get closer.
But overall, you're pretty happy?
Oh, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
we're still a long way off having it right, but we'll get there.
Alright, Hags, so he's gone out there for his third session. He actually cut it short, but he wanted to make some adjustments.
Yeah, he was upset with the way the suspension was. There's too much weight to the front tyre on his fast corners.
Yep.
So he's going now modifying that to shift the suspension so it travels better into those faster corners.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I saw him doing some measuring out there, and I had a bit of a chat with him earlier. He said exactly that, and yeah, so that's all right. So we've done some more times, and the best time he got on that one was 1:29.18.
Yeah.
So he's slowly getting them
He's
down.
getting better. I think, as I said, he just said right today he just wants to iron all the problems out.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me, within a month he'll have that down a lot closer to the 120, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what's impressive is having a look at how switched on these guys are when they're setting up their bikes. It's just, it amazes me. Like, I count myself just as a layman motorcycle rider, so having a look at the intricacies of setting the bikes up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. No, well, I'm nowhere near it, and it's good to actually see a professional at work too. So, yeah. So let's see how he goes on the fourth session of the day, and while we're at it, we'll have a little bit of a look at the Cheap Arts whiteboard.
us, our fourth session for the day. We tried making some suspension adjustments, but the forks actually haven't responded to it, so I think there's an issue inside one of them, whether they need a service or there's something broken in there. Not too sure, but we'll get it back to the workshop, pull it apart, find out, and come back swinging for the next one.
All right, Hags, well, we're here at day's end, and we've got all the lap times, so we're going to collate them and we'll set it up and put them on our cheap-ass whiteboard for lap times.
Yep, and then obviously we'll come back and get the better ones, but I think now it is beer o'clock.
Beer o'clock, I reckon that sounds bloody fantastic. Whiskies all round.
Whiskies and beers, let's go.
So remember, everyone, stay shiny side up and ride your own ride. And this is Rossi and Hags from Geared to Ride.